Hi, everyone. I'm Steve here again with Brian Sanchez. Thanks for being with us, Brian.
Great to be here, Steve. It wouldn't be a good day unless I get to talk to you.
I knew you were going to say something like that. So, um, we're going to talk about testosterone replacement therapy and how it relates to giving blood. Brian and I will both talk about what we do. I'll leave a link in the description to Royal Medical and a promo code. It's Vitality One. And we were just talking about before we got on here how this is an amazing price that they offer for testosterone replacement. I mean, it's $195 the first month, but then with that promo code, you'll get $45 off, I think, the next 5 months. And um, that includes your medication, consultation, and your blood work. I asked him myself, I go, how do you do it for that price? And they just said volume. So anyway, that's in there. And we're going to talk about um, giving blood because I've listened to about three TRT specialists that say it's no big deal. You don't have to give blood. Um, a high hematocrit and this stuff going up and is normal when you're on TRT. You don't have to give blood. So I'm going to tell you what I do, but what are your thoughts, Brian?
So, I've also um, heard conversations about this, and again, I share information with other guys that work with TRT programs. I got a dear friend of mine. He's with Royal Medical. I'm with a private company here locally. And the conversation did come up about giving blood, and we've been talking about it. I've been researching it. And again, I'm going to use the word theory only because I'm not a doctor, but the theory that I understand is if you give blood, it can assist in maintaining a thinner blood as opposed to the idea that testosterone could uh, um, raise the thickness of your blood. And as you mentioned, Steve, we live in a part of the country where we're at higher altitudes, and all of that probably has to play in. So after researching for myself, talking to one of my buds, talking to you guys about all this stuff, Steve, obviously, I thought, what's it going to hurt? Um, I was a little concerned because I'm wondering, well, how do they know or how do I find out to make sure it's clear that I am a TRT person, that I have higher levels of testosterone than my age group probably, and that they know that that's in my bloodstream. Well, it's real simple. I signed up through a local company here that I'm on an 8-week rotation with, and we just do our basic disclosure interview. It's one of those things where you go in, you sit down, and if you've donated blood, bear with me. For those who haven't, you go through a quick questionnaire. They ask you questions, and in that questionnaire, they're going to ask specifically about products such as they won't ask you about TRT itself, maybe, or testosterone, but they will ask if you're taking these different products in life. And that's when I let them know, yes, this is what I'm taking, TRT or testosterone replacement. And I told them how much. I don't know what they recorded. So that they have that information. They didn't even shy away from it. They're like, all right, great, next question. How tall are you? So if you look at it in that sense that, yes, you can still donate blood, and it's not really going to impact anyone that we're aware of, then donate blood. Why not? It's a good cause. It helps people out in general. They will clarify with you whether or not you're on testosterone so that when they place the blood in a bank somewhere, they'll know how to disperse it properly so the wrong person doesn't get a higher level of testosterone in their blood, would be my assumption. That's why they're asking. So they know how to work with that, and they will take your blood. So, hey, you know what? With everything going on in this world and the shortages in blood supplies, do it. It doesn't hurt. If you're already used to injecting yourself with testosterone, another poke every couple of months is not going to hurt.
Yeah, my thoughts are the same. And, they give you this little questionnaire. It takes you maybe 5 minutes to fill out. And I always, walk in there. I take this little questionnaire thing, and I always feel like an angel because of the questions they ask you. I go, wow, I am such a loyal, good husband, angel guy. you know, I'm going, these questions are like, wow, I guess I'm old and just a total goody goody or something, but that's okay. That's a
Yeah,
good thing.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Nothing wrong with
my
that.
philosophy is the same as yours. And I didn't give blood before. Look, giving blood is a good thing, right? People need it. And I have a rare blood. It's like AB positive. It's like only 3%. And I don't know how it works, who can get it and all that. There's O and all these other things. But even though I've heard from experts, it's no big deal. You don't have to give blood. But I was being kind of lazy. Um, so my thoughts on this are very similar to yours. Hey, this is helping other people when I give blood, and it's certainly not hurting me. It's not hurting me to give blood. I go in, I give blood. It's kind of giving my body a reset, and they did tell you um, when I gave blood that don't drink for 6 hours after. And I know you don't drink at all, but I'm going, why is that? Well, because your blood's thinner, and it's like, you know, one shot is equal to two shots. I go, oh, you shouldn't have told me that.
Now you go
You know
home,
how I test everything on my body? I'm going to see if that's true.
get home, have a couple scotches. You're like, this is fantastic. What were they
Yeah,
talking about?
I guess the hangover is supposed to be really, really bad though if you do that. So
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay.
anyway, that's why I do give blood because it's not only good for someone else, it's good for me. So why not do it? So, any last thoughts on that, Brian?
No, just don't be afraid of trying it. Again, um, if the theory is accurate that it helps to keep your blood thin if you're on a testosterone program, think about it. And on the unselfish sense, why not help another? That's what we're here for, serve others.
All right. Well, thanks for your input, Brian, and your little testosterone testimony that we always get from you. We will talk to you next time.
See you soon.